Today we are diving into something that might just shake up the smartphone industry. This is the brand new Xiaomi 17 Pro series, and it comes in two versions, the Xiaomi 17 Pro and the Xiaomi 17 Pro Max. Now, when we talk about flagship smartphones, usually it's the same story: better cameras, faster chipsets, slightly larger batteries, and maybe a new color. But Xiaomi has done something completely different this time. They've put a screen on the back of the phone. Yes, you heard that right. And it's not just a gimmick. This rear display is interactive, customizable, and honestly, it might just change the way we think about phone design. But that's not all. These phones come with giant batteries, super fast charging, brand new display tech, and even accessories that feel like they belong in a premium ecosystem. So in this video, I'll walk you through everything, from unboxing to design, from the crazy rear display to performance, cameras, charging, and more. And by the end, you'll see why I think Xiaomi has just pulled off one of the boldest moves we've seen in years. Hey everyone, welcome back to ZaidiEsTech. You are here with Zaidi, and let's get started. The first thing you notice when unboxing the Xiaomi 17 Pro series is that Xiaomi is not holding back. Right inside the box, you get a 100-watt fast charger, and that already sets the tone for what's to come. Now, let's talk about the phones themselves. The Pro comes in a bold green finish, while the Pro Max arrives in a clean and crisp white. And trust me, the white version instantly reminded me of the old Xiaomi 11 Ultra, a little nostalgic, but at the same time, very modern. When you first hold these devices, the size difference is clear. The Pro has a 6.3-inch display, compact and perfect for one-handed use. The Pro Max, though, is a beast, a 6.9-inch display that screams immersion, whether you're gaming, binge-watching, or editing photos. And then, the back. That rear screen catches your attention instantly. You almost forget about the front for a moment, because this isn't something we're used to seeing. It's bold, it's futuristic, and honestly, it makes you curious to know how it works. First impressions? This is not just another flagship phone. This feels like something new. Now, let's talk design, because Xiaomi clearly wanted these phones to look and feel premium. There are three color options: white, green, and purple. The white Pro Max is my personal favorite. It gives off that panda phone vibe and stands out in a crowd. The green looks deep and lively, definitely for people who want a bold choice. And the purple? My sister said it's stylish, elegant, and honestly, I think Xiaomi nailed it for people who want their phone to also be a fashion statement. The back panels use a frosted woven fiber material. This means no more fingerprint smudges every time you pick up your phone. The middle frame has a matte texture too, giving it a clean, minimal look. On the front, both phones feature flat displays, ultra-narrow bezels, and rounded corners. It makes the phones look futuristic, yet balanced. And despite having that rear screen, the phones don't feel awkward or heavy. They're balanced in weight, which means you can hold them for long gaming or movie sessions without discomfort. Overall, the design feels like the perfect mix of nostalgia, elegance, and innovation. Alright, now let's talk about the star of the show, the rear screen. At first glance, you might think it's just a gimmick. But spend a few minutes with it, and you'll realize it's actually fun, useful, and very customizable. The rear display supports an adaptive refresh rate from 1 Hz all the way to 120 Hz. Yes, a rear screen with high refresh rate, let that sink in. It's always on, so you can display notifications, personal wallpapers, or even AI pets. And these pets? They're not just static. They actually respond to your gestures. Give a thumbs up, it returns the thumbs up. Make a heart shape, and it mirrors you. It's silly, but it's also charming, and honestly, it's one of those features that makes the phone feel alive. Customization is endless. You can set personal photos, put your name as a signature, or just go with Xiaomi's ready-made designs. But here's the fun part: the rear screen doubles as a camera viewfinder. That means you can take selfies with the main rear cameras, giving you the best possible selfie quality. And yes, it even includes beauty filters and photo stickers. And if that wasn't enough, Xiaomi went a step further. With a special case, you can actually play games like Angry Birds, Snake, or Temple Run on the rear display. Imagine pulling out your phone at a party, flipping it around, and playing on the back screen. That's the kind of quirky feature that makes this phone unforgettable. This isn't just a gimmick. It's playful, it's interactive, and it actually adds value. Of course, the front display is just as important. The Xiaomi 17 Pro comes with a 1.5K resolution screen, while the Pro Max introduces a new technology, super pixel processing and a brand new red light emitting material. What does that mean? Basically, the Pro Max looks like it's rocking a 2K panel, but with the power efficiency of a 1.5K screen. Sharper visuals, but lower battery drain. That's smart. And then there's the Adaptive Refresh Rate Pro. Think of it like Apple's promotion display, but smoother, more fluid, and better optimized for battery. Whether you're scrolling, gaming, or watching videos, it just feels buttery smooth. This is the kind of display you don't just see, you feel. Performance. Now, let's talk performance, because what's a flagship without power? Both phones are powered by the Snapdragon 8 Ultimate Edition, Qualcomm's most powerful chip yet. Benchmarks go crazy, over 4 million points. But honestly, benchmarks don't tell the full story. What matters is real-world performance, and here, the Xiaomi 17 Pro series delivers. Games like Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail run flawlessly. No lag, no frame drops, no overheating. Even after long gaming sessions, performance stays stable. Everyday use is just as impressive. Opening TikTok, switching to the camera, snapping rapid photos, scrolling through the gallery, it's all instant. No stutter, no delays. Xiaomi's Panglai OS 3 deserves credit here too. It's clearly optimized, making the entire user experience seamless. Add in features like the ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, X-axis vibration motor, and stereo speakers, and this feels like a premium flagship through and through. Here's where things get really exciting. The Xiaomi 17 Pro packs a 6,300 mAh battery, while the Pro Max goes all the way up to a 7,500 mAh battery. Yes, 7,500. That's massive. In real-world usage, the Pro lasted 8 hours of heavy use and still had nearly half its battery left. That means you can comfortably get 2 days of use on moderate usage. And when you do run low, charging is insanely fast. Both phones support 100-watt wired charging, 50-watt wireless charging, and even 100-watt PPS support. The best part? Xiaomi has made its charging protocol open to the industry. That means in the future, finding compatible adapters is going to be so much easier. Big batteries. Blazing fast charging. That's the combo every flagship should have. Now let's dive into the cameras. Both phones come with the new Lighthunter 950L sensor, built to capture more dynamic range and better detail in tricky lighting. Photos look sharp, ghosting is reduced, flare is under control, and the overall quality feels natural yet vibrant. The difference between the Pro and Pro Max comes down to telephoto. The Pro has a closer minimum focus distance at 20 centimeters, while the Pro Max goes up to 30. That means if you love macro-style photography, the Pro has a slight edge. But what I really love here is the camera experience. Switching between lenses, zooming in and out, capturing photos, or just browsing them in the gallery, it's all smooth and fluid. Even the zoom animations feel polished. This isn't just about taking better photos. It's about making the entire process enjoyable. And Xiaomi didn't stop at the phones. They also launched accessories that make the ecosystem feel complete. The Dragon Scale Fiber Protective Case looks and feels premium, with a built-in magnetic ring. When you attach it, the phone even shows a custom animation. Small detail, but really cool. Then there's the ultra-thin MagSafe power bank with 5,000 mAh capacity. Sleek, portable, and practical. These aren't just add-ons. They're part of the experience. So, let's wrap this up. The Xiaomi 17 Pro series is bold. It's experimental. And most importantly, it's fun. That rear screen is the kind of feature that makes you stop and say, wow, that's different. And the best part? It's not just for show. It's useful, customizable, and genuinely entertaining. Combine that with massive batteries, lightning-fast charging, sharp and efficient displays, top-tier performance, and refined cameras, and what you get is a phone that feels refreshing in a market where everything often looks the same. For me, Xiaomi didn't just launch a phone, they launched an idea. They dared to be different. And in today's world of smartphones, that's rare. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this in-depth review of the Xiaomi 17 Pro and Pro Max, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to ZaidiEsTech for more exciting tech content. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe, stay techy, and I'll catch you in the next one.